Howdy and welcome to Saturday afternoon football. Dennis Cometti here, broadcasting live. It's good to be back. Boy, did I miss it here in the Gold Coast. My ally in the box for this match will be Matthew Richardson. Welcome, Richo.
Hi, Dennis. I'm looking forward to the first siren.
Contending today's match is the Suns and the Blues. Umpire tosses the coin. Gold Coast kicking to the left of screen. Round 8. These lineups look very strong and both anticipation is high. Players are ready and the game is underway.
To uncover your true potential, you must first find your own limits and then you've got to have the courage to blow past them.
Kolajasny takes it well. Lobs the pass. I'm not sure which side that lad is playing for. Out on the full. A spearing kick from Doherty. Nice work from Marchbank. Gets boot to high. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Dake aiming for the goals. He holds his breath. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. Bad kick, resulting in a free to Carlton. The contest, no match for him. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Pumps it inside the 50.
White is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Curnow sends it out to open space. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Buckley with the kick. He wins the contested mark. May boots it. Lions with an easy mark.
He's able to thread a needle and that kick comes out of the pack.
Nichols kicks the ball. Rosa marks the ball.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Wins the hard ball. Kicked in a flurry. Out of bounds in the pocket. Here we go again. Tapped by Nichols. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Score for Gold Coast. Goal. That's the first one of the game. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Kruzik with first hands to the ball. He gains possession. He receives the handball. He's heading for home. A mark by Bowler. Moves it quickly by hand. White boots it. Marks. Keeps it close to the ground. Hands like dinner plates. That's a piercing kick from Lyons.
Lynch is incredibly competitive and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time. Lonergan shoots for goal. Nice kick, just a little bit too wide and it's bounced off the post.
He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Doherty plays on. Gets boot to leather. Nice hands. Sends the ball into the 50. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Lonergan aiming for the goals. Kolajasny laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. Gold Coast couldn't have asked for a much better start than this one. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Kruzik punches. Sexton dishes it off by hand. Nicely intercepted by Lynch. He's heading for home. Jams it on the boot now. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Almost the peg finding the running player. The gods weren't smiling on him then. Gold Coast with a very handy lead early on. Doherty to bring it in. Strong mark. He shows the quick hands. He's missed it. Carlton need to be careful not to let this one run away from them. Need someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Booted by Doherty. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Lynch enjoying a height advantage. A desperate kick there. The mark missed by Rosa. Kruzik directs it down. Lyons with a short hand pass. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Lonergan with the mark. Lobs the pass. Penetrating kick inside forward 50. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. Rosa has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Rosa has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. It's out on the full. Carlton will take this free kick. Doherty puts his boot on it. He gets it under pressure. Rosa slams the ball to his boot.
Opportunity for Witts. Slams it on the boot. He smashes and bashes it. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Gold Coast in front. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Nice hands.
Matera is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Doherty waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. Shoots off the handball. That's a very well executed goal. Gold Coast have scored the last 3 goals. Gold Coast with a handy break, leading Carlton 23-0. Clean tap by Nichols. Lynch taps it. Matera with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Cherno puts it on the boot. Great mark under pressure.
Nichols has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Rosa goes for goal. Oh, and it's gone through for a behind. Another behind for Gold Coast.
He's searching for his teammates. He plays on with a little kick. Bumps the pigskin. He has to hold on to those. He hand passes the ball. Kicked by Witts. He wins the contest. Kolajasny, a long way out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. The Suns with the advantage as they lead Carlton 25-0.
Doherty is a first-class decision-maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. White gains possession. Lynch gets the intercept. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. He lays off the pass. The ball being picked up before it makes its target.
Gold Coast by 26. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Doherty decides to play on. Kicks it. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Lonergan gets the tap. Barlow put his head down, running for home. He kicks it, gun barrel straight. That's scoring away for Gold Coast. Gold Coast lead the Blues by 32. And there's the bounce. Cruiser guides it. Sexton taps it. Has it now. Rosa with the sidestep. Handballs out into space. He's really a ball magnet. Puts the head down as he runs in. A mark by Barlow. 15 metres out. It's shaved the post. Well, that puts another behind on the scoreboard. The Suns in front. Richo, how did you see the opening quarter?
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second-rate.
Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The Suns have a really commanding...
And we go for quarter number 2.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
Bumps the pigskin. Lonergan winds it up. He shows the quick hands. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. And the points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious. Doherty waiting for the man to free up. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Rosa was so close with that kick, but it just goes through for a point. Gold Coast are having trouble with their misses.
Doherty has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Nichols totally outclassed in that contest. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Cruiser is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Nichols. The bouncing ball is controlled. Lynch gets it out of the crowd. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark.
Saad has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. White puts his boot on it. That's a mark. Cruiser puts his boot on it. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Harbro boots it. Strong mark there.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Goes it alone for the uncontested mark.
He slams that on the boot. He gets boot to the ball. Collar Jasny with real good use of the body.
Gains possession. That kick was asking a bit much of Flanagan. Gold Coast by 7 goals. Doherty waiting to bring it back into play. He opts to play on with the ball. A lovely drop punt. Marks.
Carlton just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result finding themselves losing the contest. He gets boot to the ball. Witts having no trouble taking that one. He hand passes it. Jeddah slams the ball to his boot. The mark will be paid.
Nichols bursting with inventive strategy right now to be sure of hitting the target. He's actually kicking first and calling whatever it hits. The target slams it on the boot. And over the boundary line she goes. The Ruckman battle it out. Kruzik with the tap. Gathered by Rosa. Going for goal number 1. Chalk up a goal for the Suns. Rosa getting his first. This one gives them an even bigger lead. All is in readiness. And look at the bounce. Nichols looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Kicked by Lynch. I guess it was worth a go. An easy interception for Graham. Now we've got a ball up. Cleared by Cruiser. Buckley bumped off the ball. Kicked by Rosa. Marchbank looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Marchbank can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He steadies now in front of goal. He kicks the ball. There's no contest for that mark.
He'll be happy with that. His Suns by 9 goals. The Ruckman giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. He gets his hands on the footy. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Palmer got under it. Chip kick along the wing. May presents and takes the mark. Boots it. Hanley presents and takes the mark. Boots it. A mark by Lyons. Kicked in a flurry. Rosa takes the mark uncontested.
Rosa is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. Cruiser taps the ball. Lamb boots it. Buckley with a strong mark. He slams that on the boot.
Kicked by Day. Rosa with the mark. Kicked in a flurry. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Matera drilled that kick in. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision was generally less disastrous than indecision. Doherty with the kick. And the mark will be paid.
Day has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Buckley with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Great hands. Puts boot to ball. Harbro wins the contested ball. He gets boot to the ball. Saad marks the ball.
Sends the Sharon on its way. A great effort.
Lynch boots it long. He grabs it.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. All eyes are watching. Gold Coast with a handy break, leading the Blues 55-0. Strong mark.
Jeddah shown a lot of character with his recent performances. White with real good use of the body. It comes off the side of the boot. He gets boot to the ball. He gets it under pressure. Day takes the mark. He boots it. Lynch with the ball. Kicks.
Hands like dinner plates. Dances around the boundary line. Flanagan missed everything there. Out on the full. Carlton free kick. Doherty kicks hard along the boundary line. Choose to kick it. Barlow got under it. Lobs the handball. Slams it on the boot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Lynch booting it inside the 50. Flanagan lining up. Going for goal number 1. He'd like that one again. It was a shocker off the boot. Carlton get the free kick as it goes out on the full. Takes that one strongly.
White is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He takes a strong mark. Lonergan hand passes the ball. Hits nothing with that one.
Out on the full. Free kick to Carlton. He kicks quickly and the mark will be paid. Bumps the pigskin. A nice uncontested mark for White. Jams it on the boot now. The Suns leading by 55 after the second quarter.
A good first half from Gold Coast. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping. Plenty of positives for the coaching staff at the half.
What do the stats look like, Richo?
Carlton just poor in every facet at the moment.
You always... We're back for the third term.
Do not let what you can do interfere with what you can do.
Quick hands find the running player. The mark is taken by Matera. A rough kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Lynch kicks it. Lonergan sticks out his hands and collects the ball. His Suns get a goal. Lonergan with his first. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Here's the bounce. Cruiser outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Gibbs just stopping for a quick dance. Ball up and... Tapped by Cruiser. Able to grab it on the half volley. Lynch with the kick. Great grab. Works it across the ground. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Lynch is just ridiculously consistent. I'd like to see a clanger from him for a change. When coaches have someone like him in the lineup, they can just sleep a lot easier knowing how reliable he is. Gold Coast lead.
Umpire has the ball. Ready for the centre backs.
Cruiser just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Thompson kicks it. That's a nice strong mark. He kicks the ball. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. Lynch slams the ball to his boot. Lyons passes it. He handballs out into space. Kolajasny goes for goal. That's a goal.
Gold Coast have scored the last 8 goals. The Suns leads by 73. And look at that pass. Cruiser gets the tap. Throws it with the football. Gets boot to high. Takes that one strongly. Sends the Sharon on its way. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Lonergan threading the needle right there. Going for goal number 5. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. His Suns are having trouble with their misses.
Doherty, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Hall putting his head down as he runs in. Barlow by hand. A goal to Gold Coast.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Big leap is in his possession. Kicks it. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Barlow has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Gold Coast in front. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Saab puts it on the boot. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Lynch goes goalward. It's through. That's his first.
Lynch is creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel.
Good tap from Cruiser. Nichols comes away with the ball. He runs into the goal. Barlow alone for the uncontested mark. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Marchbank kicks it outside the defensive 50. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Handball finds Buckley. Nichols swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. That was all Matera. He handballs it. Good drop punt by Day. Lonergan takes an uncontested mark. Gives it to Marchbank. Was that a throw? I think it was. Spears a low ball. Marked by Rosa. Dishes it off by hand. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Kolajasny gets it behind. Gold Coast with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 88-0.
Doherty has a kicking ability to rival some of the old legends of the game. Puts boot to ball. White marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Buckley with an easy mark. He kicks the ball. Matera marks it.
Pumps the pigskin. Hands like dinner plates. He has the ball. Pumps the pigskin. Steady hands there as he holds that one. An easy angle for Carlo. A chance to add one more to his tally. Nice kick. This kick stretches the lead. Gold Coast with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 94-0.
Barlow will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Rosa kicks from the pack. Great mark.
Curnow can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Nichols getting into position for the kick. He gets the behind. Gold Coast are really looking the goods with the lead over Carlton.
He has a mighty kick at the footy. Dake looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Marchbank sends the ball on its way. Takes it well. Kicked by Lynch. Matera has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He kicks the ball out of congestion. He steadies now in front of goal. Slams it on the boot. Marked by Flanagan. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. Gold Coast with the advantage as they lead Carlton 96-0.
Doherty may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. He hand passes it. It takes courage to throw yourself at the ball like that. Matera plays it off to the man on the run.
Going for goal number 6. Just fell through. This lead getting bigger now. Gold Coast over. The Blues tied 102. A dead straight bounce. Nichols taps it. Takes possession. Hands it out to open space. Kolajasny puts his head down and runs in. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. The goal eluding them each time. He has space for an easy mark. Dishes it off by hand. Never looked like going through. Behinds outnumbering goals this match for the Suns. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. He's got the footy in his hands. Miss for a behind. And the points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Carlton need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Doherty deciding to play on. That's a mark, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. He's intercepted it. Marchbank has the football. He drops the mark. He goes for home. Plenty of space for a very easy mark.
40 metres from home. Lonergan on a 30-degree angle right here. Drifts wide to go through for the behind. The Suns over. Carlton by 106. As we go into the final break, the scores are the Suns 106. It's almost over now.
The game isn't over till it's over.
Nichols with the tap. Gains possession. He gets a kick out of the pack. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Kolajasny slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. There could be a short option here. Plays on. Puts boot to ball. He gets above the crowd. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Lynch will need to pull something special out here, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Marked by Lonergan.
Lonergan doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. Barlow with handball. Score for the Suns. The Suns lead.
The Ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Kruzik with the mighty fist. Nichols onto the ball. Short pass. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Lynch passes it. Mistimes the kick. The ball goes out of bounds. The umpire has thrown it in. Knocks it down in front. Lamb with the ball. He gets a kick out of the pack. Silvanic wins the marking contest. Choose to kick it. White marks.
White wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. He kicks the ball. Lonergan takes the mark uncontested. The hand pass hits the man. He's missed the goal. Yet another behind.
Doherty waiting to bring it back into play. He kicks it to himself. Boots it. Great grab. 65 metres out. Jams it on the boot. Well, he gave it a shot. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Booted by Jetta. Buckley. Looks like he panicked there. Coughed up by Casbolt. Saad boots it. Takes that one strongly.
White got a really good footballing brain. Sending it on its way. Great hands. Lynch puts his boot on it. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Sending it on its way.
Off the ground. Nichols boots it. Lonergan couldn't hold on to that one. Going for goal number 3. If that post was a couple of centimetres thinner, it would have been okay. Gold Coast in front. Doherty kicks to himself. A lovely drop punt. Saad got under it, lining up the goal now. Gets boot to Leather. A big run to take that back. Dishes it off by hand. Ballard just kicked it where he was aiming. He was aiming through the behinds, I think.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, the Blues might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. Gold Coast just cannot get a goal. Gold Coast are in front.
The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Saad pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Gold Coast are nailing the coffin shut. All is in readiness. The bounce, laser straight. Tapped by Nichols. The bouncing ball is controlled. Buckley with the ball. Slips the handball to Cruiser. A clean pickup. Nichols aims for his man on the ground. Collected by Hanley. Rosa comes away with the ball. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark.
Rosa doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. Oh, and it's gone through for a behind. So many points now, they're adding up. Doherty can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. The mark will be paid. He kicks the ball. Rosa with the ball. That's a nice strong mark. Polajasny puts his boot on it. Slips through his fingers. Barlow marks the ball.
He shows the quick hands. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge, and the mark will be paid. White with the kick. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Choose to kick it. Takes it well. Saad lines it up. Too far out to score. Sure, not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. Gold Coast by 125.
Doherty has a deadly kick. He can pinpoint his man almost every time. Day with great hands. Sending it on its way. He kicks the ball.
Silvani picks up the bouncing ball. Pick up by Witz. Rosa gives the ball to the man on the run. Couldn't seal the deal. Gold Coast leads by 126. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Kolajasny taking aim. He has the ball. He's missed the goal. Gold Coast lead the Blues. There could be a short option here. Doherty plays on. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick.
Saad's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. He steadies now in front of goal. Kolajasny kicks for goal. Puts boot to ball. Witz takes the mark. He kicks it long. He grabs it.
Lynch in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Sends it on its way. Thomas feeds it wide. Nice mark there. Opportunity now for Day. Booted by Day. Kolajasny has it. Gets boot to Weather. Marks. Thomas sends the ball on its way. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 30 metres from home. Flanagan with a kick at goal. He's having a ball. If you'll excuse the pun, the lead has been increased by Flanagan. All is in readiness. A dead straight bounce. Guided down nicely by Cruiser. Lynch aims for his man on the ground. Final scores are 133 to...